we pay homage when we do that piece all the time. You know, with all the killings that have taken place and all those people who have lost people since 2014. If you've lost somebody since 2014, somebody close to you, raise your hand, please. Since 2014 has been here? Okay. It's been a big exodus, and I think that everybody here knows. We've lost some great people and some people who aren't known, but the exit door is wide open. I just want to say, for your sake and for mine, every time we lose someone, we gain fertilizer for us to live better. You don't die because somebody you love checked out. You live stronger with more meaning and more reverence to their life if you cared at all. If not, then you are selling yourself short and the person that you say you miss. You're not giving them justice. We must be stronger in advent of their departure. We cannot die with the dead. Y'all got that? All right. I would like to just, before we go on any further, I know we have to get out of here and do some other stuff, but are there any questions? Because I don't like to ever do something and not see an audience. There's a bunch of people who may be curious, and I'm here to ask whatever question I can answer if you have a question for me. About the group, about what we're doing, about anything that might be on your mind, because we need to have dialogue with each other on a lot of levels. Any questions about anything? Anything at all? Everybody's cool. Yes, sir.
When's the thing in Greenfield start?
Huh?
What time does the event Greenfield start?
The Greenfield gig is
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock tonight. Okay. And the person that is responsible for that gig is right here. And this is his 5th year doing it. I think he deserves a very big hand. Paul Richmond, who is actually playing cameraman right now. But anytime you start something, we were talking earlier, and I gave him a line. I said that if you really want to see how ugly the world is, create something beautiful. And he has created something beautiful. A place where folks can come and express themselves with poetry and words. That's important. We need to do that. And poetry has taken precedent all over the world. All right, well, we're not going to hold. I think that we should probably end it the way we started because...
I got a question for you.
All right.
I got a question.
Okay.
We were in Senegal, West Africa. Abiodun was there.
Right.
Abiodun was there. Masamba was there. Tantra was there. And Dirk Jordan was there. Kevin was there. And the conversation came up. We were listening to some of the young poets and performers. They were rocking. It was wonderful. They were talking about the challenges of their city, of their nation, of their world, of their people, the whole thing. And it was so much like the conversations that the last poet started, except for one thing. And they seem to have fallen into the hole, into the trap, and in love with the N-word. Yeah. Because some of their American peers seem to be conveying that kind of love affair. And while we totally understood what reappropriation means, we were concerned. Mm-hmm. And so, Abiodun, you had some deep thoughts that really benefited them, and Mamadou Ndiaye was right there. Yeah. Now, Mamadou, just so you get it, Mamadou is like Senegalese born and has come to America. He's fluid now. He's a global citizen. He gets America, he gets Senegal, and he's in the middle trying to convey what the N-word could mean for the Senegalese and the Americans. And meanwhile, the young guys are going, woo, it means my best buddy. We had a little moment there, didn't we?
Yes, we had. Matter of fact, I guess that's worthy because we were there. Whether you know or not, there was a hip hop academy in Dakar. I don't know about a hip hop academy in America, but there is one in Dakar, and it's partially funded by the American Embassy. So obviously, the Hip Hop Academy is a big time ambassador. You know, hip hop is like got more influence than a whole lot of us. And we were there. We performed there, packed place, and the people from the embassy were sitting right in the front row, right, Tony?
Yeah, they were right there.
It was off the chain. We had a wonderful time. But I said, first of all, one of the brothers, one of the rappers had come to me earlier, you know, if you're in Senegal, one of the nice things, please have some of that Senegalese tea. I think they call it gunpowder or something. It's wonderful. So I had some of that Senegalese tea, and we were all sitting there in the courtyard of the academy, And this guy comes up to me and says, I'm your Muslim nigga. I said, brother, I said, you can't be a Muslim and a nigga. You have to be one or the other. You can be a nigga or you can be a Muslim. I said, you can't, that's like oil and water. It just doesn't mix, you know? I said, like if that dog, there was a dog on the land, I said, that dog goes over and poo-poos, and I get a shovel and I scoop that poo-poo up, and I put some ketchup on it, and put it on a plate, and I give it to you, am I giving you meatloaf? He said, ew, no. You giving me shit. I said, that's what you're giving me when you call yourself a nigga. And so I saw him later on, and we were all just hanging around, and he said, I said, oh, that's my Muslim nigga. I said, that's my He said, I no, I no longer nigga, I just Muslim. But that evening at the concert, I wanted everybody to understand clearly. And I said, tu n'es pas nigga, tu es africain. So I wanted people to know that they were not niggas. You see, that term, and black people are uncanny. I will be the first to tell you, I love the creativity of my people. We can take shit and turn it into meatloaf. We have done it. Awesome. I mean, when you can take something like hog guts and make it a delicacy, calling it chitterlings when it really is shitterlings. I mean, these are the intestines of a pig. And there's a guy, some of you probably remember, named Jack's Ness. He made $1 gazillion downtown selling chitlins. I mean, I don't think he was in business for more than 2 years, but he made enough in 2 years to last for a lifetime, making selling chitlins. So if we can do that sort of thing, we can do anything. But we have to be mindful. Words carry energy and vibrations. And I don't even say right now, since I was in Rome and I heard these Italian kids talking outside of my hotel, he said, man, this Greek nigga kicked me out the place last night. Then this Argentina nigga came in and told me what to do. I said, damn, everybody got a nigga. I said, niggas all over the world. So I don't even come down on the word, on people using the term as much. I say now, CYN, control your nigga. Since we're gonna have that rebel spirit, you wanna call him a nigga, just put him in check. Don't let him stink up the place. Don't let him mess up stuff. But it's very important that we recognize we want to say positive good things. We want to say something that's uplifting and wholesome. And we don't want to really kind of dwell in the cesspool of any kind of language. And that's what that word represents. And unfortunately, it has passed on because of hip hop. And we want to recognize that we are people that have substance, and we're not things to be abused. We are people who are filled with love and understanding. We are not things to be shot down and beaten to death. There's too much of that going on. As long as we have concepts of ourselves being niggas, it's going to continue to happen. When you determine, and what is black? There's nobody on the planet Earth who is black. But black is a sense of humanity, and that's all it's about. And to be black, everybody in here is black as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what your outer complexion is. If your soul is right, then you're black. Because you have some understanding of what life's about, and you do give a damn, and that's what really counts. And if you don't give a damn, you might as well be a nigga. You got that?
I got that, yes.
All right.